Right. I'm hoping that's going to fix the unstableness of the stream. I'm hoping so. Still coming up as unstable on there, but there we are. Right, we're showing okay on that. Showing okay on my laptop now. Apologies for that, guys and gals. Right.
No! I don't have anything to do with them. They're criminals. When they built this part of the city, they must have built over some tunnels. I swear I had no idea. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it. You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop?
Very upset, isn't he?
Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go. Ah, that girl. I've been telling her for years to give up those foolish notions. Magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her to a lyrium crafter. I'm sorry she bothered you.
Don't be.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please.
No.
If you see her,
I don't agree with this.
send her back and let
Hey,
me talk
babe.
some sense into her. You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop? Of course.
No, I want to see what
keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Right. Sell that, those, that. Might equip those. We've got salves we can get rid of. Soldier's Bane, we'll get rid of both of those. Those are crafting items, we'll get rid of the Novice Rune and the Journeyman, we'll keep the Expert one. That's about it, we'll sell the Sapphire. There we go. Thank you, Jenna. Talk to...
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
Why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies?
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
Not leaving until the election is resolved.
Well, I've waited 19 years. Another month won't kill me. You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
Right, I'll
Why
not
do I
say
get
the same thing
feeling
again this
charting
time.
routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies.
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
No, we haven't left yet. Your father doesn't want you going.
You talked to him? Of course he won't let me go. He wants to sell me off for the highest dowry. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever.
Right, I'll
Thank
talk
you,
to the
thank
circle
you.
for you. So she knows she's going to lose her caste, which means losing her family. But she's got it in her head now. And I think it's, you know, fair enough. She wants to study.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out
That's
there.
another nog we've sent off. Right, what have we got left to do now? Go back to there, go back to Orzammar. Ah, return the tome to the Shaperate. Return to Harrowmont. Right, so we can now go into the Diamond Quarter. We've eliminated Jarvia and her Carter, who control Dusttown. We can now head back to the Shaperate first and give them their stolen tome back. And then we will go into Harrowmont's estate. Ah, we're going to get into a battle at the top here.
Don't look now.
The Warden has joined Harrowmont. Attack for Balin.
I know that the you may notice that the game volume is actually turned up this time. I've noticed for the past couple of streams that my game volume has been a little bit too low. So I've turned it up a little bit to hopefully help you guys hear what's going on a bit clearer. Right, so we can talk to Shaper's assistant.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time. At least someone is willing to stand up for tradition. Thank you again.
Right, so that's done for that one. We can now head to Harrowmont's estate. Let him know that Jarvia and the Carter have been dealt with. It's the Royal
Orzammar
Palace.
questions Lord Harrowmont's ability to win the throne without brave. News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont endorsed by the Honorable Grey Wardens. Lord Balin furious.
He has been furious, yeah. He's attacked us quite a few times. Let's go and have a sneak around first, see what we can find.
What now?
Let's have a quick look round and a quick nose. Letter for King Endron.
I'm done.
Ice bolts. Right. We'll move back into the main area and head towards Harrowmont.
I heard the news.
Right. There we go.
Jarvia and her Carter are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender.
Right.
Would that some of the noble caste had such loyalty. I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time. Do you know anything of the Paragon Branca?
I know she disappeared into the deep road.
Yes, a smokeless fuel that made underground forges safer than they've ever been. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the deep roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets. No one's heard from her since. Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the Assembly would be honor-bound to accept her wishes.
Right, I'll find
My
Bronca.
men traced Bronca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines. Thank you again. And may the
Right, I'll go and
ancestors
talk
guide
to
your steps.
Ogren first, hopefully. Ah, here we go. We've been awaiting this moment. Dual weapon mastery. Now, I should be able to... And I can do. I have. Yes. 2 full-size weapons on my back rather than just one and a dagger. This will put the damage I can deal up quite a bit. So... Oh, I was going to put on those pushback strikers as well. Yeah, we'll definitely put those on. If we keep leveling up how we're doing, we should be okay. I'm going to level up Alistair, put his strength up, and then hopefully he'll be able to wear
It has begun.
his... Well, I don't know what to call him. His brother's armour? King Kalen? He may not be, he may be a half brother and not a full brother, but he's still King Marik's son. So we'll go and speak with Ogren. Oh, I can hear a nug. Where's the nug? Aha, I knew I could hear one. Right, let's go and... Oh, Ogren's gone. Right. Maybe he's heard the news. Let's go to the mines and see if we can get to the deep roads there.
I swear when this is over.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Right, here we go.
There you are. I thought
Aha.
I'd spoken to a Grey Warden, but for some reason I chalked it up to the drink. I know you're down here to look for Bronca, and I need to ask a favor.
A favour.
You remembered. I'm sodding touched. I guess now that Sir Upright and Honest thinks my Bronca's still alive, you're not so quick to say I'm crazy, huh? But they haven't found Bronca herself, and that means whatever they've got, it's not enough if you don't know what she was looking for. If we pool our
Right.
knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Bronca. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
Sounds like we have a deal.
You should know that Bronca was looking for the Anvil of the Void. The secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Caradon built it.
Right.
And with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Bronca planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caradon's cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years.
Well, yeah.
If we're going, let's get moving. Bronca's not gonna sodding find herself.
Right. So this gives me an opportunity to rejig.
Pigeon crowd.
Put the shell back. Take Ogren with us. Ogren might be able to talk around if anything happens. Let's just have a quick look at Ogren's. Close that. Yeah, we'll put that on him. I know it's only steel, but we'll change his armor for that. And his gloves for that. Right. And we'll give him, we've got some gifts that we know should be for Ogren. There we are. Anything that's drink.
My ancestors, this is a wonderful gift. That looks fine indeed. That looks fine indeed. That looks fine indeed.
Right, now we'll give him thoughtful gifts, which are at the bottom.
Sure, it'll do. Sure.
And that should fully inspire him. Good evening to the new viewers. Let's just have a look who we've got in the chat. Hi again, Nuclear Pigeon. Hope you're okay now. The stream's stabilised. Thanks for dropping back in. Talk to the soldiers and try and get into the mines.
We make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission.
Open your eyes, man! This Grey Warden is on a quest to find your paragon. Do I have to take your stinking head off?
Ogren could have been Adesha for House Branca. I suppose he's the next best thing in both skill and arrogance. You may pass. I'd offer more assistance, but my command post is here. All of Orzammar relies on us to hold this line.
Right.
What anyone knows? She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
If anyone could survive, it'd be her. She'd do it just to spite me.
You've been saying that for years, Ogren. Nobody survives that long.
I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine. No one's been there in centuries, but both Balin and Harrowmount had men looking just this week.
Right.
Best of luck.
Let's go then. Right, we'll move down into the tunnels then. So we'll head to the Adukenteig first. as it's on the way. And we'll take things down here area by area. And we'll try to search as much of the place as possible, because there are many things that can be found down here. Let's have a look. Darkspawn. Take out the emissary first.
That's a lot of blood.
Right, let's have a look around. We've got fractured stone. We've got some life stones for crafting. Acidic coating. That's a sword coating that you can add to your weapons for additional damage. So just to show you what they can do, let's put one on. So you see the additional +1 damage, +1 damage is from the acidic coat. It's not often where 1 damage can do the difference, but sometimes they are worth having. A bag of limbs. It's a very nice thing to find down here.
Finished.
Firebolt. Right, so we'll head down here, like we're being sort of jogged to with the weapon, with the enemies. Sorry. Ah, trap of entropy. Can't heal either. Need to exit as far away from here as I can.
This is too much.
Can't heal until the trap's done. There we go. Right. Often those traps can kill you if they're done by a mage, because they just keep taking health, and if you're in the fray, it can just completely sap your health. Right, let's add strength to Alistair. Needs 26 dexterity for his expertise. We're 1 away from being able to wear Kaelin's armor, so we'll keep going with him. Deep Stalker. More Deep Stalkers. Nasty little creatures there. Right, we'll have to go back up because this is a... I think we've missed a little bit around here. I'm sure one, the Rook, who is somebody we've been asked to find. I'm sure he is round here somewhere. Yeah. Possibly not.
Shall be done.
He managed to sap all of my stamina then, which took out one of my sustained abilities, which is momentum, so we'll have to wait for that one to charge back up. Fractured stone there. Right. I've got momentum back on. Some Deep Stalkers here. Get these out. That's the things.
All right.
So I'll look down here. That's leading down into another area. I think we'd be as best going back and trying to make sure we've searched everywhere. Let's double check who's in chat.
It shall be done.
Deep Stalkers again. Good for XP, but can be really problematic if they get into any sort of big group.
What manner of feast is this?
Out Deep Stalkers again. Head straight to the leader on that one.
task is finished.
This is what I mean about checking every area, though. There are small pockets that can lead you to some really good things. I mean, the extra XP that's worth, probably for most people wouldn't be worth it, but later on, if you're struggling to level up, you can really need those little bits of XP. I don't know if any of you guys have played Dragon Age, but it is a game worth going back to, actually. It was on the 360. But it's really good. If you like story-based games, it's really good. Keeps you entertained, keeps you in it. And if you've played the later ones and not played Origins, then you know, I think it's worth going back and understanding a little bit of the backstory. Right, there we go. So we'll move on through again to the next area.
As you say. Very well.
You can see how they can easily become problematic in big groups.
I'm done. Finished.
There we go. Right. It's always good to have a good look round, pick as much up as you can. Down. So I'll head out this way. I believe this is a way we've... Yeah, it is a way we've been to before, so we'll go back up. We'll head back up this way and then explore down that tunnel. If we have been to the end of that tunnel, which is quite possible because once you go down the deep roads, it's very difficult to keep your bearings. Ah. So that tunnel's actually collapsed in on itself, so we'll have to head back and we'll head up. Yeah, I think we've explored everywhere, sorry, up here. So we'll head back to the entrance and go further into Carridan's Cross. So we searched the Adukan Tag. So 35 minutes in. Made it into the deep roads. Finally. Now we're heading for Caradon's Cross to search out Bronca, the paragon who can break the deadlock in the vote for king.
Caradon's Cross. I can't believe Harrowmont actually tracked this place down. This used to be one of the biggest crossroads in the old Empire. You could get anywhere from here, including Orton Tig.
And that's where we're heading.
Not a one. But trust me, we will once we're on the path to the old Orton Tig. She was going to Caradon's home.
Right.
I've been waiting
Great,
for
let's
someone
go.
to say that for 2 sodding years.
Gaz is streaming Minecraft tonight. So, I don't think we'll be seeing him on chat.
Well, look what we have here. A couple of Harrowmont's little lackeys. Let's show him who's king.
Very well. I shall do
Beheading.
as you said. I shall do
Another beheading. Not very often that happen in that sort of way.
What?
One after another.
Drunk, aren't you?
Hey, was that a question? Didn't sound like a question.
How in the Maker's name do you manage to be constantly drunk? Are we even carrying that much alcohol with us?
Jealous, huh?
A little, yes. Why can't I be drunk all the time? I never get to be drunk.
You know, if you drank more wine, you'd whine much less.
That's one of the random interactions. It does often just break up the tension a little bit. It does make me chuckle as well. Right, which way should we go? We'll go this way first. Aha! Yeah. Another beheading. We're doing quite well now on the beheadings.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Got another Herlock emissary. Oh no, we're in an entropy trap. I think we're going to die. Oof. That was lucky. Very lucky.
It's a fine thing we've done. It is over.
Right. Oh,
It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. It shall be done.
right, disarmed all them traps.
I shall do as you say. I shall do very well.
Stop running away and die.
Shall be done.
Fractured stone. That was under the bridge. There we are. Let's head across the bridge. See if we can make it to the other side this time. Ah, damn it. Oh, sweet. Uh-oh, an ogre. Oh, another beheading. We are doing well on these two. Oh, we might get a kill. Yep, there we go. I do like that little animation for it.
I am done.
Inventory full. Let's have a look. Move to junk. Get rid of those. Shields. Keep a few things in there, but we'll destroy what we can for the oversized ones. Oh. Right. I'm not sure there's actually anywhere to move on to now.
Finished.
Doesn't look like there is. That doesn't lead anywhere. So we've gone into a blind dead end, really. Oh, there is. I apologise. Ah. There is somewhere to go. There we go. This is what I mean about going down here and losing your bearings. Quite easy to do. If there's a doorway behind a rock or anything like that. It sometimes takes quite a while to find.
Beasties are coming.
As you say. It is begun.
Oh! Knocked down by a Bronco. Right. Apologies, just having a quick sip there.
Very well. Begun.
Again, like runner. Right, we're actually heading down to another part. Carridan's Cross. We've run into here. So, down here. Where did you go? Hiding behind an enemy.
Quickly, we must fight. Very well. The task.
Full inventory again, and get rid of those. Can definitely get rid of those. Because they are of low grade. We'll get rid of the shield, they're never worth much anyway.
Is finished.
Topsiders hilt.
More of the fiends ahead.
Oh, good.
Begun. As you said. Begun. Very well.
Ooh, Alpha.
As you said. It is begun. Very well. I shall do that. It is begun.
And Alpha is always the stronger of whatever it is, whether it be a Hairlock Alpha, an Ogre Alpha. See what it was guarding. Just a fractured stone. So let's head down this way.
This looks like the right way out. Orton Tig. It won't be long now.
Right, let's head towards Orzammar then. We are, what, 49 minutes in now, coming up to 50.
By the tits of my ancestors. Orton Tig. I never thought I'd see this place in the flesh. I can see Bronca all over this place. She always took chips from the walls at regular intervals when she was in a new tunnel. Checked their composition. If she was still here, though, she'd have sentries out by now.
Right, I'm just going to have a quick look on Twitter. I'm going to just put another quick post up, see if any newbies There we are. Right, put that one out. See if we get any additionals. Right.
Well, aren't you a sodding bright spot today? If everyone's dead, there'd be evidence of a major battle, wouldn't there? 300 or so dwarves don't just fade away. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Ogren disapproves, -3. Damn. Can quickly repair that though.
You know what would do you some good?
A pair of nose plugs?
Go out, find a girl. Doesn't matter who, as long as there's no pants involved.
Darkspawn, but
What makes you think I haven't?
short bow. Get rid of that, and we'll instantly destroy those because
I can
they are of
smell
poor
purity
quality.
a mile away. It's a talent.
That proves to be useful, I'm sure.
Not that often, turns out.
Ah,
It'd be much better if I could smell cheese.
Very well. I shall do it. It's begun. I shall do it. Very well. Shall we? Very well.
giant spider.
It is begun.
I hate spiders. Just so everybody knows, I hate spiders. Battling them is not my idea of fun. And more come. And yet again.
Shall be done. It is begun.
Nope. I know there's a poisonous one went up this way, it was bright green. There we are.
As you say. I shall do it.
And there's an ogre battling them over there. I don't know who we should be helping.
It shall be done. Quickly, we must fight. As you say.
Ah! It's overpowered me.
It is begun. Very well. It is begun. As you say. I shall do it. It is begun. Shall be done. Shall be done. Very well. Shall be done. As you say. It is begun.
Now I've been stuck. Bloody spiders.
Finished.
Alright, let's check. Right, so we need to head that way. I'm hoping to be able to get to Rook.
Yikes. Beasties. Beasties are coming.
Yeah, more beasties. Right, avoid that, if that is a trap.
It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. Very well. I shall do. As you say, it shall be done. It is begun. Very well. As you say, it shall be done.
Right. Either way leads into the same area, so we'll go this top way that we've been led round. Ah, angry spirits and a golem.
I shall do. It is begun. Don't give them the advantage. It shall be done. Very well. It shall be done. It is begun. Very well. It is begun. As you say. It shall be done. As you say. I shall do. It is begun. Very well. I shall do. Right, man. It shall be done. As you say.
I'm not going to find much on them. Ah, sapphire on the golem.
What now?
Ah. Yeah, there we go. I knew that was going to happen.
Very well. Begun. Begun. Very well.
Right. Ah. Orton Records. That's for another noble.
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it.
Who are you and what are you doing down?
Claim. You surfaces are all alike. Thieving scoundrels. Well, I found it first.
Bah, he's a bloody scavenger. Good as sodding gone.
Be gone, you. You'll bring the Dark Ones back, you will. Crunch your bones.
Word has it you can only survive down here by eating the Darkspawn dead.
It burns when it goes down. It burns. It's my claim, not yours. Crunch your bones. What manner of beast is this?
Beasties are coming.
Ah.
As you say. It's begun.
Sorry about that, having a few sound issues again. Right, let's get rid of those. Alright, take that. Move into pursuing Rook. Speak to him. Besides Pommel. That's one axe. Some useless stuff. Let's to gather up first, and then we talk to Rook.
Go away. This is mine. Only I gets to plunder its riches.
This is Branca's.
It's mine.
I'm the one who found it. I drove out the crawlers. Now it's mine. You won't take anything from Ruck? You won't take his shiny worms or pretty rocks?
Well, I might trade you for it.
Ruck not mind that, maybe.
Your name is
Yes,
Ruck.
Ruck's my name. I do not hear it much, so sometimes I like to speak it out loud. Ruck! Ruck! Ruck!
I think I've met your mother, Filda.
No. No filter. No mother. No warm blanket and stew and pillow and soft words. Ruck doesn't deserve good memories. No.
Your mother misses you.
She
Just
did
to
not
find you.
know. Not what I did. I was very angry, and then someone was dead, and they wanted to send Ruck to the mines. If I went to the mines, she would know. Everyone would know. So I came here instead. Once you eat, once you takes in the darkness, you not miss the light so much. You know, do you not? Ruck sees. Yes, he sees the darkness inside you.
I'm a grey ward.
Gray like the stone. Guardian against the darkness.
I have to tell your mother you're still
No, she cannot. She remembers a boy, a little boy with bright eyes and a hammer, and she cannot say that. Swear. Promise, vow you won't tell.
Okay. Telling her this would be cruel.
Tell the mother Ruck is dead. He's dead, and his bones are rotting in the crawler's webs, and she should never look again.
Alright, I'm telling you died brave.
Yes, that's what Ruck is. Dead. Dead like bones that turn to dust when you touch them.
Alright, see if he's got anything
Good
to
friend is
trade.
back. A good friend won't make Ruck remember the light. How can Ruck help the friend? For you, yes, Ruck has many things. He can give them, and you don't even have to give him shiny coins. No. But you can if you want.
Right, give him those. Flawless spirit crystal. Armor of the Divine Will. Oh, it's a Templar. It's a massive armor. That's not something we really need at the minute. Destructionist belt, no. We'll take the silver symbol. We'll sell all our junk to him. Also have a look. I'm sure I've got, yeah, here we are. Two of those, so garnet. Yeah. Right, that'll be okay.
Looks like that bone picker is living in Bronca's old camp. Did you see the marks on the floor? There were a lot of people and fires there once. Now I know she's not here.
Oh, spied.
As you say. It's begun. Shall be done. Very well. As you say. It's begun.
Unless he was missed from the party before.
What manner of beast is this? Very well. As you say. It's begun.
There we go. So that spider's now able to get something from it. Elixir of grounding. Barely anything any good. Spirit balm. Now we know there's something around this corner. There is also a load of enemies.
I shall do it. Shall be done. Very well. And you say. Very well. Shall be done. I shall do it. You say. Begun. I shall do it. Very well. It's begun. Okay. And it's begun. I shall do it. Shall be done.
Spirits are definitely active around here. I think they are spirits of the Legion of the Dead. Well, they've done something. Cleared out the time. Need to make sure we pick everything up that we can do. Don't forget, even if it's not useful at the time, it could be later on. There's some crafting. Yeah. Delirium potions. And health poultices. Quite a lot for barbaric corruption, which is the health of the dog, basically.
As you say, shall be done. It is begun. As you say, very well. Shall be done. It is begun. As you say, it is begun. I shall do it.
They are just walking tanks, basically. Forgotten spirit on I'll look down here. There's plenty of dead golems. Alright. Ooh. Apologies for that. That one snuck up on me there.
It is over.
They will attack us later on, the spiders that have gone up. I think we're heading towards a nest.
I'm done.
Apologies for that. Just gonna have a quick look at a couple of things. Right. Right, sorry about that. Distracted for a minute there. Oh. So hopefully we'll be heading further down into the tides. Let's have a look. We're getting closer to another level up. Same for Alistair. Morrigan will be going to a level up soon. Here we go, we're into sort of a nest of them. I'm wanting that hemisphere. Oh, putting an end to the trap. Gotta keep moving.
It's your time to die!
There we go. See, I knew Morrigan would be leveling up.
Here comes
I shall do. It is begun.
Good, we've got him.
What? I am armed. Send me!
Heal our party before we move on. Morrigan's still in combat, we're all still in combat. Can't level up until these have been dealt with.
Watch out! I shall do very well, as you said. It is begun.
Got you. The mages cause me so much trouble. Right, dexterity and magic up 2. Expert combat, master combat, sorry. Blizzard or tempest? Blizzard. So I can pick up things from the Genlock Emissary. I'm trying to avoid going round to the next bit before I've collected everything up. Right, now we'll move round. Where I believe, yes, Spider Queen.
It's a fine thing we've done. It shall be done. Very well. As you say, it shall be done. I shall do it. It's begun. It's begun. As you say, it shall be done.
Ah, it moves around a lot. Damn.
Begun. It shall be done.
Here comes the beast.
There she is.
To play with.
Very well.
I thought I'd got her.
I shall do it. Begun. Very well. As you say. It shall be done. As you say. Very well. It's begun.
Great for mercy. Yes.
blacksmith's heart. Right. Ah, there we are. She's definitely dead now. Corrupted spider. And we can collect these from the chest.
It is over. Finished.
And then this is Branca's journal. So I'll have a read of this. Right, continue. Found evidence today that the Anvil of the Void was not built in Orzammar. We will go south into the Dead Trenches. The Anvil is somewhere beyond. So the Dead Trenches are where the Darkspawn are coming from. So it will be interesting to see what happens down here. My soldiers tell me I'm mad. That the Dead Trenches are crawling with Darkspawn. That we will surely die before we find the Anvil. If we find it. I'll leave this here in case they're right. If I die in the trenches, perhaps someone can yet walk past my corpse and retrieve the Anvil. For if it remains lost, so do we all. If I have not returned, and Ogren yet lives, tell him, no. What I have to say should be for his ears alone. This is my farewell.
Bronca was thinking about me. I knew she still cared. Old softy. Looks like the Dead Trenches is our next stop then.
So we'll head south and we'll head for the Dead Trenches.
Nest there. Whole herds of them. That's where Bronca went. And that's where I'm going.
Yeah, that's where we're all going, Ogren. So as you can see on the map, the Dead Trenches lie beyond everything really. It's towards the back end of what anybody ever thought they would explore down here, so we'll head towards them. Just going to put my other earphone on so I can hear the game a little bit better. So as you can see, that is where the Darkspawn come from. The Archdemon. That was a command to march, I think. I'm never sure from a dragon, but I believe it was a command to march. So let's head down into the Dead Trenches. Ah, some of the Legion of the Dead are down here. History of Orzammar.
Here they come!
Right, we'll
They
just
think
speak.
to breach Orzammar? They're breathing smoke if we let them breathe at all!
Right.
Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. It's begun. I shall do it. It's begun. It's begun. It shall be done.
Decapitation again. We need to go back and make sure if they are dropping stuff we are picking it up. Doesn't seem to be anything of any consequence about. Ah. You're mine.
It's begun. Very well. It's begun. It's begun. As you say, it shall be done. Very well.
Let's have at it! Say it, man!
All there seems to be a precious stone on an ogre. I'm never quite sure why. There's nothing up here. Let's have a search down this way. Something down there. Ah, it does appear to be a tunnel. Let's check the other side first before we move on. I'm glad we have. So we've actually passed 150 followers now. We are on 151. Oh. Apologies for that, I just needed to straighten myself out there.
Here they come.
Teams ahead.
I am your death.
Shall be done. I shall do it.
That's a lot of blood.
It's a lot of darkspawn, that's why, Alistair.
Even more dark spawn. Sense of theme?
Right, a Bronto.
It's begun. Shall be done.
Another decapitation. I don't think I've ever noticed so many decapitations in this game. I wonder if they know we're streaming. Right. Check this doorway first. There's one either end, so go with this one first.
Very well. Our skill has won the day.
So this looks like it's a burial site for the Legion of the Dead. One to dexterity. Offer it onto Alistair because he doesn't really need dexterity. Of those, that. Destroy these bombs and elixirs. And the steel sword. We'll keep the rest for now. We found the boots of the Legion. So there is going to be a set of armor that is basically for the Legion of the Dead. Right.
It's a trap.
This one. Deactivate the trap.
More foul dark.
Shall be done. It is begun.
I am your death.
Begun. Right there. Shall be done. I shall do
The opening in the end of this tunnel looks like it leads through to the next area. So what I'm going to do is briefly go back and look in the other door behind this wall so that we don't miss any opportunity to try and get this armor of the Legion of the Dead. Ah, gloves of the Legion, here we are. So we are on the right track. I get rid of a few of these. Novice, journeyman. take out all of it. Right. So we have 20 slots left. That should be 19 now. Hopefully we can collect the
Now.
Right, so we'll now follow this into the next part. Make sure I've got everything in this area. Stone behind this wall.
Smell of those buggers.
That was nearly the end for Alistair there. Got him right down in hell.
Look there, a cunning trap. Very well. As you say. Shall be done.
Right, let's have a check through the bodies. Nothing down there. Surface have been removed from here. Ah. Looks like they've managed to clear it out. Oh, they've made a smithy out of it.
Don't give up the
Head for the forge master. Take everything from him. Make sure we search the area very well, with this being their smithy. Just have a quick check through. You can definitely get rid of that. Keep the Forge Master's hammer. Spear thrower. Arrows. Shields we definitely don't need. Leather gloves. Right. Let's just see how... Ogren can wear Kalins, but it requires 42 strength to wear the armor of the Legion. Right. So what we might do then is check out... That's 3.6, so we'll add that. Kalen's armor. Plus 4 armor. So we'll keep those on him. Armor's 2.7 plus 1. So we'll add that on. So he's wearing all but the gloves, because the gloves are plus 4 armor on the gloves of diligence. So keep those on. Get rid of that into those. Keep the mushrooms. Get rid of the novice rune. Of all the precious stones out there. We'll try not to destroy them. We'll destroy the lower value stuff first. Right, we'll move on again. I'm hoping that we're getting near the end of this, because we are 2 hours almost almost coming to 2 hours in the next 20 minutes or so. So I'm hoping that we will be getting towards the end of it. If we're not towards the end of it, I might break this into a 3-part stream, which I was hoping not to do. But Orzammar is such a vast place that it's actually proving difficult to get through. Another decapitation, but not so spectacular on a skeleton. Alright, let's take most of those out. We'll check out the sarcophagus. Armor of the Legion, there we go. I'm going to level up. I'm I'm going to now seriously level up my strength pickpocketing. I'm going to master my stealth. So all we're missing now is the helm of the Legion, which is the helmet that goes to that armor. So we will make sure we check everywhere before we move on through this door.
First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some for meat. Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn.
Alright, we'll just move a couple of things over. I'll move the red, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that, it's not as good as the armor I've got on. Grave silver bowl. Might just destroy some weapons. Shields.
Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew.
Right, I'm gonna go up that side first. Because this is leading... Oh, it's not leading to a... Oh, it is leading to a dead end.
I'm done.
So we've got a level up for Ogren. Definitely do that before we move on. Give him a specialization point and give him a Reaver. Put 3 on his strength, so he's now 40. He's only 2 away from being able to wear the armor of the Legion. So if we can find the helm of the Legion. Oh, brilliant! Casey Gaming, sorry about that. I've totally spaced out and into the game there. Thanks for following. Thanks for joining in. I apologise, I did see your message straight away.
Eighth day we hated as she is violated. Ninth day she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast. First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some
There's an
from
ogre in
meat.
there.
Third day,
Next room.
the men
Let's talk
are
to
all
Hesworth.
not. What is this? A human? Bland and unlikely. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors.
That's wrong.
Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered, and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared. But I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure?
Are you from
Do not
Branka's
talk
house?
of Branka, of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain, and I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
What did she do?
I will not speak of her, of what she did, of what we have become. I will not turn. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren, not Branka.
Nothing here. Running away. Where's she running to? Where did she go? Huh. We all saw her
She
go that
became
way and she
obsessed.
disappeared.
That is the word, but it is not strong enough. Blessed stone, there was
It shall be done.
Right, Red?
It shall be done.
You see a bear? Genuinely want to know where she went. We all saw her go that way.
Think again.
Key required for the ominous door.
We tried to escape, but they found us. Took us all. Turned us.
Where are you?
Orzammar. I thought it would have fallen into dust by now.
Legion of the Dead. Legionnaire Hunter. Ooh, Helm of the Legion and the Legionnaire's Key. So we have got full set
More enemies
now.
ahead.
Don't want to leave him.
It is begun. Very well, as you say. It is begun. It is begun. It is begun.
Right, now we can move through. We should be able to go through the ominous door.
The men, they kill. They're merciful. But the women, they want to touch, to mold, to change until you are filled with them.
It is over.
They took Laren.
Yeah.
They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband.
A little bit to get through that one.
Face and drank his blood.
Once we found the helm we were looking for. That was the helm I was looking for. It was not droids.
And while she ate, she grew.
Dead casting.
She swelled and turned gray. She smelled like them. A brood mother.
A brood mother. Yes. The ominous door was a good name for that door, clearly.
As you say. Shall be done. Shall be done. As you say. I shall do it. Very well. Shall be done. Very well. It's begun. As you say. I shall do it. Very well. As you say. Shall we? Very well. I shall do it. It's begun. I shall do it.
Ah, there we go, the tentacles are back.
It's begun.
Kill it. Ah. Have I got any coatings for my blades? One of the blades.
It's your time to die!
Trying to keep up against it. Ah! Animation has gone in. And we've cut their head off. Or slashed the throat. Another decapitation.
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
Ah, right. It's not a jelly man, it was a brood mother. We're gonna have to clear out some again. So, that. Got enough room now, yep. Anything up here? Nothing. Oh, Anvil of the Void. Closer than I thought. Right. We'll quickly level up Alistair. And expert survival. motivate a passive skill. We'll put that on. If it's passive, it means it's just on all the time, basically. Now we can head towards the Anvil of the Void, which means we are coming towards the end. Right. I can do this in the time, I think.
If Branca is anywhere, this has to be it.
So I'm going to finish this tonight. Definitely.
What's that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Shave my back and call me an elf. Branca? By the stone! I barely recognized you.
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead?
Yes.
Seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side. Then what is your involvement in this? Why would a surfacer be interested in dwarven politics? You must have a patron. A highly placed patron. And they must want something in particular.
Yes.
Now, what might that be? I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very dark spawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it.
Ah, right. But of course there's a catch.
The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
Including Hespus and the others of your house.
Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic election, I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
Right. So the only way is to go through the maze of traps that Caradon has built. So Caradon wanted this anvil lost to everybody other than himself. I'll leave that.
I needed people
Leave
to
that.
test Caradon's traps. There's no way to break through except by trials.
So we'll
Sent them in. They
take that.
all mine.
No, we'll not
Pledged
take
to
that
be
there.
my
And
and they didn't
take the
want to
money.
help. They tried to leave me.
Lyrium vein.
But even few couldn't understand that when you reach the place, there are sacrifices. As many sacrifices.
As you say. Very well. And we've begun. Have we Very well. Begun. There is no glory in bloodshed.
So the first one is not a trap by Caradon. It's a load of darkspawn.
Darkspawn. Slay them all.
It shall be done. Very well. It shall be begun. Begun. It shall be done.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'll leave that then. Leave that. We're still chewing through dark smoke. No, leave that there. Keep moving through. Ah, poisonous gas. This is going to be interesting. Close the valves. Trying to close them while the others are fighting. There we go. You wouldn't want one of those falling on you in real life, would you? Right. Can't go through these doors. So we'll go straight on. Leave that.
It's a trap. Very well. Look there, a cunning trap.
Ah. Had to be, didn't it? Right, now they're together.
cannot.
Ah. So that did open after defeating those then. Ah, I think we've made it. I think this is the final part of the test.
More enemies ahead.
I wanted to stop for lunch too.
Very well. It's begun. Very well. Shall we? It's begun. Very well. What now?
You have to use the outer, you have to destroy the spirit and then use the outer anvil to destroy the faces on the inner anvil.
I am done. The task is finished. Finished.
So we've got all 4 of them there.
As you say. It's begun. As you said. It's begun. Very well. As you said. It's begun. Shall we done? I shall. Very well.
So I managed to get one of the faces there. What are you doing, Albert? Yeah, I need them to move round this way, or try and destroy that one. That's it, there we go. Alistair got killed, so we'll have to make sure we put give him an injury kit to remove any negative effects. Berserker on. Fridge sustained. Some rubble down there. Only accessible this way. Just check what's in there. Dwarven War Axe, we'll take that.
What?
To the health poultices. Destroy something in here. Destroy the bowl. Demonic poison.
Now.
Take that. So we are almost there now. In fact, I think we've reached it.
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar. If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
Caridon, as in the Caridon of Caridon's Cross.
Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
Ah. "10 feet tall and invulnerable, I
It
can
was an
think of a
option
worse
I
fate."
could offer warriors who would volunteer to defend their homeland, and some took it. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the Anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes.
So you sealed it away, Orzammar can use it.
I entombed myself here to find a way to destroy the Anvil. It must not be used again.
No!
Needs to be
The
used.
anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
You, please, help me destroy the Anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
But we need it.
As long as the Anvil exists, help me destroy it.
You must destroy the anvil while you have the chance. As long as it exists, one day you or I may fall under the hammer. Remember that.
I
Anvil
cannot
is needed.
allow you to do this, stranger. To me, golems, defend the Anvil, whatever the cost!
No.
Looks like we're in.
Damn it. No, it is the end for you. I have to destroy some more things in there. Of course, you're laughing your head off.
Here it is! The anvil of the void! So...
I should have known. I thought that once you had the anvil, you'd be satisfied.
Of course not.
perhaps I could use it now. A reward for defeating Caridon. You wanted a crown, no? Or have you set your sights higher than the petty kings of Orzammar?
Paragon's crown.
Then stand aside and I shall forge it for you. Take it to whomever you please.
So it's infused with lyrium, by the look of it.
There it is. An ugly lump of hot metal to go over a couple of empty heads. Now leave. It will take me some time to fully realize the mysteries here.
Just remember, keep your
Once
end of the
Orzammar
bargain.
settles on its petty king, have him send for me. When next you lead your armies against the archdemon, they will be shielded by a tide of steel men.
I hope this makes you happy, Branka. I don't think you understand what it costs to get you here.
Oh, stuff a rag in it, Ogren. Move on. Find a few whores. Sodding stone, I never thought you'd be the pining type. Now be gone.
Right, let's have a quick look and a quick check around. Anti-Illyrium veins. There's a chest over there. And the golems. What's this? Golem registry. Examine the tablet more closely. Oh, we have to sacrifice their names. Take a tracing of the tablet. Be good to take back to the Shaper, I think. Let's have a look in this chest. Quite a lot of things there. We'll have to get rid of a few things out of it. We can leave the boots, they'll be fine there. We'll look at the anvil itself. Glows like liquid metal from the Lyrian vein through it, but dark stains attest to its bloody past. It's built straight out of the stone of the floor. Trying to move it would require years to chip away at its base. So no, it's not something that you could take with you. Can't just pick it up and stick it in your pack and off you go. So now we'll head back to Orzammar. Definitely.
Well, I guess you both got what you wanted. Hope it was worth the cost. We should get back to the city now. Share the news.
To the assembly, they need to know as soon as possible.
Those Dishers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
So I head straight back to Orzammar. Oh, it's a slow map. Slow.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
I will.
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Stewart, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
I bear the crown of the Paragon Branka for her chosen king.
Branka still lives. Though she's mad as a nug at a tanner shop. She finally found the Anvil of the Void and chose to stay in the deep to work it. She tasked this Grey Warden to give her crown to Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors as a first in a millennium to lead a Golem army against a blight.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! Then tell us, Grey Warden, which king did Paragon Branca endorse?
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Balin won't like this at all. I'm expecting a full-on attack.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, and the king of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Stand down.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards! We must not exhaust our supplies. I shall do.
I knew this was going to happen.
Or house Aydukin!
Shall we? It's begun. Very well. Shall be done.
Come here, Balin. Stop running away. You are a bloody child. Oh, another beheading.
It really suits you.
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
Right. Show them you are a
I
strong
prefer to be
killer.
known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical, but I will not leave this uprising unpunished. More than for my crown, I thank you for aiding Branca's recovery of our greatest treasure. With the anvil in our hands, I need risk no dwarven lives to counter this blight. I will send Branca whatever she needs to forge a Golem army. When you face the Archdemon, Warden, it will be with stone giants at your back, not mere men.
Thank you, King Harrowmont. Perhaps your rule will mark a new era for Orzammar.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion. I will. This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight, Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
I hope so. I hope so. Where's Balin's corpse? Ah, there we are. That all he got? Ah, well. There's somebody to talk to on the way out. Ah, it's an assembly cache. Right, we need to get rid of some stuff. Carradine's cage. It's an iron ring. Definitely get rid of the iron ring and the ash Dark spawned. I'm going to take the key to the city. I'm sure the key to the city becomes a ring. Yes, it does. 2 to all attributes. That's what we want. Right, boys and girls, and guys and gals, I'm going to just nip to the Shaperate, give them this information on the Golem registry, and then I'm going to save it for tonight. I'm not sure if I will be back on
I started
tomorrow.
to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back.
Don't think I will.
Did you find any records? Any sign of the
So
old Orton Tig?
please keep an eye on
You found them? Let me see.
the schedule on Twitch. Keep an eye on Twitter.
That's my great-grandmother's name. And her
And
husband.
I will try
Oh,
and
great
let you
ancestors,
know
it's them!
when I'm going to be
It's
back
me!
on as I
I am an
return to
Orton.
work on Monday.
Thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
Yes. I have some tracings you might be interested
What's
in.
this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Let's have a look in the memories. Dated. The codex. So I'll have a quick look at what we can do now. I can start wearing heavy armor, which is good. Dwarf and heavy boots, yeah, we'll wear those. Might not know about anything else for the moment. So I can add that. Helm of the Legion. Gloves of the Legion. Boots of the Legion. Armor of the Legion. So for Alistair, he should be able to now wear Kaelin's I was already wearing Kaelin's gauntlets. I can put that on, get rid of that. Get rid of those. Keep some of those. Gloves of Diligence. Yes, we'll add those. Right, so we are now in full Silverite armor. Head out to the Diamond Quarter. I'll head to the assembly again to quickly talk to Orta, who's hopefully had those approved.
Long live King Harriman.
Yep, she's there.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house. They gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Continue supporting
I will.
Paramount.
And I don't know what treasure is left. But whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the tide is still there, House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
Indeed it did. Right. So we'll head now towards the gates. I will save it as soon as we get near the gates. I need to talk to Filda, actually. Thinking about it.
News of the hour. Victorious. Lord Balin, pathetic and dead. A good day for Orzammar.
Speak to Lolita first.
Well, I see what sort of company you've taken up.
Yes, you do. Ogren is a worthy companion. I've just noticed somebody streaming Mass Effect. I don't know whether it's the new one or the old one, or...
I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
Let's... Garen quickly.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying? Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
Hmm. Get rid of those. They are just massive armor, so we can get rid of those. Heavy boots, inscribed leather armor. Effort is massive armor, so we might just keep hold of that. It might be good for Sten, actually. Tome of Physical Technique, we'll take that. Sell any junk we've got. Sell those. Sell the precious stones we've got. Buy a remarkable diamond. Mirror. Gemmed bracelet. We'll leave at that. I can then use the Tome of Physical Technique. Gives me another attribute point. Put it onto strength. Finish off some of the parts of that. We've actually got two quest arrows. That's for Dagna. We need to go to the Circle Tower to do that, which we will be doing next stream.
I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my Ruck?
Yes, we did, but I'm not sure you'll like it. I'm sorry, Rook's dead. Let's give her that.
Oh, my poor boy. I guess I knew, but I just wish I could have seen him one last time. Here, this is my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I don't have anyone to save it for anymore. I'd like you to have it, for what you risked to bring me this news.
Good evening to Rubber Slayer. I've just noticed you're in chat there. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on. I'm just doing the last few tidy up
taxes
bits.
will bankrupt us to pay for his wife's diamonds. Are you here to buy something or what? I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
And then I'm going to save it and move on to the next stream. I'm not sure when that will be, so keep an eye on the schedule on Twitch. Also keep an eye on Twitter if you have me on there. If not, head over to my channel on Twitch and make sure you follow the links to add me on Twitter. I do generally tweet out before I make any changes, so obviously Twitter will know first. Right, now we're back at the main gates, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to save. And that will be all for tonight, folks. So thank you very much for joining me, guys and gals. If you're watching back on YouTube, where all my videos get exported to, please hit the subscribe button. Please let me know what I'm doing right or wrong. Either way. And yeah, thank you very much for tonight, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.